Alright, let's talk about day 4. I'm going to turn on the heat. Day 4. Just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so day 4. Started our day at in Melanes on the beach.
Yeah.
Woke up at what?
8 or 9.
Or 9, something like
and
that.
it was sunny again. Yay!
Yay! Sorry.
So lucky with the sun. Okay, you're eating, so I'll talk for a little bit while you're chewing.
Right.
I think we woke up, but then as soon as we started trying to use the bathroom, everybody else was trying to use the bathroom to get shower and get ready and stuff. And so we didn't want to wait around for the shower room like this in this hut, right? So the only other option without waiting is to take an outdoor shower. It has a door, so you're not exposed, but
Right.
outdoor shower. So because we don't like to wait, we went and used the outdoor shower. It was so cold and windy, but we got it done. The water, of course, was piping hot, so hot.
It felt good.
Yeah,
It really did.
felt good. So showered and started going. So we're in the West Fjords, and day 4's itinerary was to get out of the West Fjords and get back east towards the main part of the country.
Yeah, so we can start getting on one, doing the actual ring road. I would definitely say the West Fjords is a venture by itself. But yes, we had to do a lot of driving.
So much driving. Oh. So much of this trip is driving. Yeah. I think we're very ambitious to cover the entire country and the West Fjords in 10 days. That is very
Actually, it was
ambitious.
less than 10 days.
Yeah.
Because COVID testing and everything else. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, very ambitious. I think we would recommend even West Fjords doing by itself a whole week.
Whole week by
If you
itself.
want to really do what it deserves.
Totally agree. You can't just do the West Fjords. And we only got through half of it, maybe. But let's go back to what happened throughout the day, and then talk about why we can't finish it. There's just no way. There's so much to do.
So we got a little back on the ring road. Stop at N1. Yeah, on the ring road.
And that was cool because one, I'm gonna take 59 back. It's much easier going from Melanes up in the morning when we can see everything, because you have so many hairpin turns.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was crazy. And it's all unpaved on top of that.
Unpaved gravelly, but the views are just gorgeous. Every
Yes.
turn, it's like this beautiful vista out to the cliffs and the beach, and it was sunny and just beautiful. We got really lucky with the weather.
We did. We got lucky with the weather. Well, in the morning. And then we went to the end. When we finally got off of 59 and got over to the N1, the great thing was that they also had free coffee because they have a restaurant there. And so you got yourself some free coffee, and I got myself some free coffee in the morning. It was kind of nice. First, we went and did a lot more driving to get to another location. And along the way, we hit a couple waterfall. We hit one waterfall along the way. That was kind of cool, right off the freeway. Was it off 63? I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, there was one cool waterfall off the freeway. Check that out. We were like, okay, we'll just do whatever. Saw a bunch of lambs and horses. And then right after that is this abandoned barn that I had to get photos of. Right by the freeway as well. And it's kind of a cool place. Even though it is abandoned, it's very unique to see something like that just in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, that was cool. But then we had to travel to get to Dynjandi, That's right. And Dynjandi, getting there from that location. Now that trek takes you up into some serious mountains, and of course, we started out with very good weather, and then this is Iceland. So as soon as you start climbing that mountain, the wind started picking up like crazy, and it was kind of scary in some parts. But before it did, when we got to the very top of the summit, like it wasn't that bad when we got up there. We got out and we got some just glacial water in a canteen. So we got that going. That was kind of fun. Just jump out. All right, I need some water. Okay, we'll just jump out and just go get some glacial water. Okay, let's go do it. So that's what we did. Did the glacial water thing. We're like, it's so good. Don't have to filter it or anything like that, which is great. But then as we slowly went through, the wind just started getting worse and worse and worse. And it just, first it became kind of like rain. And then soon it just became snow. Those snowflakes all over the place. And in Iceland, I guess it's kind of known that the weather changes like that. So, but we made it all the way through. We saw even more waterfalls all over the place. There's snow covered everything in the West Fjords, especially in the areas that we went through. And then we finally made it to Dynjandi, and that was pretty spectacular. What else do you want to say about it? Anything?
It was really windy up in the waterfall too. Walking up to the waterfall, oh my god, it's so windy. I didn't think wind could. I mean, people say, oh, the wind could blow you over. I felt like, I'll just crouch down or whatever. No, the wind moved me. Like,
Yep.
Like it made me take a few steps because it was so strong.
It was so strong.
Yeah, walking up to the water, like the short hike up to the waterfall. So much wind. Scary.
Yeah. I was like, dang. All right, this is what they're talking. Well, I'm sure there's even stronger winds, but what we experienced was just kind of like, oh dang. Plus, we're taking a camper van, and that's a little bit higher, so that wind is just like blowing you around like crazy.
I think this is the most scared I've been driving anywhere.
So then she passed me the keys, and I ended up driving. So works for me. Yeah. So after that, we went back up into the mountains again, where it got even more windy, and just started going, and then eventually we got to a point where we got back onto Route 60, and we just kept on going, and it went from rain to snow, high winds to basically sunny and nothing going on, as if nothing happened. But we had to keep on trekking. More unpaved roads. All I can say is the amount of unpaved roads is kind of insane in the West Fjords.
Yeah. Hopefully they're working on it, and then they'll make the roads better. But I think it's a fine balance of keeping it pristine and not too many people going out to destroy the nature.
We went to the seal town, right? So you were talking about it. What was it called?
With the H.
With the H, yeah. So we're at this city because we thought it'd be good to kind of get dinner there. And we went to this restaurant, butchering it, Sjávarborg Restaurant, and all I can say is we ordered some items there, and I was impressed.
Yeah, it's delicious. No, I got the lamb. He really wanted lamb, fillet of lamb, and then I got fish. I'm trying to eat the fish here, local fish, wherever we can, as much as possible. So they recommended the fish of the day, which is cod. So that was good. I mean, it was good, but the meat was a little bit harder than I I was expecting super soft fish, but it was still good. Yeah. And then Ed, you got the lamb fillet, which was done so perfectly.
They recommended medium rare and down.
It's done very well. So soft. Well. The meat was so soft. And then it came with this potato, this half-baked, like 2/3. Maybe not baked potato, a little fried maybe, but it was thinly sliced. Like you chop a potato in half and then you very thinly slice it, but not all the way. You leave the bottom together. And then I guess, I don't know, it's got a crispy skin. And then the middle was just perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was really good.
But the lamb was just
that
spot on. So soft.
Spot on. Yep.
Soft meat.
And your fish was good too, but I would say that the duck and rose fish that we had in Reykjavik was even better.
It was good.
Yeah, but so far I think I've liked the lamb at that particular location the best, for sure. Very good, very good. But no rest for the weary. We just keep on going. We keep on driving because we're like, okay, we're in Seal Town, so let's go see whether or not we can find seals. So found a location that they supposedly have seals, or you can find seals at that particular location. Location was closed to outside people because I guess it's private properties and not available.
But along the way, it was very cool because there were sheep everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Sheep / lambs / rams everywhere because we were driving along this kind of coastal road, and left and right just sheep all over the place, like little baby lambs and the older lambs, and then also horses, wild horses, just grazing. Some were grazing and some were feeding off of a feeder right on the coast, off the cliffs, and then right behind them was the sunset. It was just beautiful.
Yeah. It was so gorgeous. And the clouds were starting to part a little bit, so it was kind of clearing up a little bit, but not totally. So you had some clouds in there. It was gorgeous. And you had some photos of horses and sunsets.
Great. So beautiful.
So beautiful.
I have not gotten tired of seeing wild horses yet.
No. Yes, she continues to enjoy them for sure. And then also, while we're driving, I don't know what it is, but those lambs, they just break out from their little fences and they're just running around on the road all over the place. Yeah.
Not too often are they in the road, like in danger, so that's good. But we do have to look out for them. Yes. Thankfully, well, most of the time you kind of look out into the distance, and the roads have been pretty empty, so when there is something in the road, it's easy to pick up and notice.
Yes, absolutely. But since we didn't find any seals, we kept on going, and we went to this other rock.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. The rock that looks like a rhino. The big rock that looks like a rhino on the beach.
Yeah, or an elephant, or I think the other thing is the lore is that they're trolls. I think.
I don't see how
some
they're.
shit. I don't know either. I'm not a.
I don't see the trolls, but sure, if that's what they say it is. This guy.
There you go. That rock. Yep.
Yeah, that rock.
But it was still windy too. It's like over there. I was actually using my butt off still.
It was amazing though. It was almost 11 o'clock and it was still light out.
And we got photos like that.
Yeah. Photos like that. The moon was bright and it was. Oh, remember it was super calm.
Oh, on that side,
The fjord was like almost like a lake. It was like crystal clear and calm, like a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on the west side, it was windy as hell. It was still pretty windy.
Yeah.
But the east side, where that rock was, it was not. It was weird, but I guess
makes sense.
There's kind of like a mountain in the way, they kind of block that wind, and so I think that may be part of the reason why. But
Yeah.
I would say in the distance there's like a fjord in that area. I thought there was like another mountain there
Yeah,
behind it,
yeah.
but it wasn't. Instead, it was just the following the extension of the fjord toward the east. That's all it was. Anyways, no, it'll make no sense to anyone unless you go. So then after that, we set up shop. I think we were tired and we needed to go get some sleep, so we went to Blonde Duos, I guess is the name of the city, to go ahead and find a campground. And so there we stayed overnight. All right, on to day 5.
That was this morning.
No, that was yesterday. Free coffee?
That was this morning.
No, that was. Remember the restaurant? The guy said, "Oh, you go help yourself." You're the one who told me that.
Oh, that restaurant.
Yeah, that restaurant. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that restaurant.
Yesterday we got free coffee too.
See, we're getting free coffee left and right in Iceland. Iceland's just giving us free coffee.
Okay, my bad, my mistake. Yep. So after that was just driving.